Good day, all. I'm in my little reaction land here now. Someone has requested this one a couple times for me, and I am really enjoying the reactions the last couple days. I have done a couple different artists that I didn't expect to do, and I think this one's going to be another good one. This is Dirt Miller, and the song is called Kansas City. I did see that Ren has requested this for people to watch. So if he likes this artist, I'm sure I will like it too. The name is appealing, and I did live in Kansas City for a little while, so I kind of understand the environment there. Kansas City has a great music scene, kind of experimental music, kind of a grungy underground vibe to me. Even though I live in another state, I still do follow Kansas City area. And so, you know, it's kind of near and dear to my heart, that area. And I still have a lot of friends that live in Kansas City, Kansas City area. And I do have family members that live near Kansas City too. So real familiar with the area, and I get a little connection there. And I always do like the connections on a lot of these songs. And, you know, what really amazes me with all of this stuff is you guys really really know what I like. It kind of blows my mind when you are watching people react, that you learn so much about them. This is the unique little artists really do something for me. I don't always like all of them. Some of them are a little too unique for me, but some of them get so crazy that I really don't understand anything that's going on. But the ones that are very emotional and deep, they have deep lyrics, and you can really see past the superficial language that they're using, and you can see the metaphors and, you know, the deeper meaning. Those are the ones I really, really do enjoy. You know, if they say a word and it means 4 or 5 different other things, I really enjoy those. And then the other thing that I enjoy, and I know you guys know this, I do love videos. They don't have to be like a spectacular video, but if the video enhances the song, it makes it so much more enjoyable for me. I really like seeing the visual little things, and you guys have brought it home. And I suspect this one will give me a little bit of everything that I like. I don't know why. I just have high expectations for this. So let's just get this going before I get into another little rant here. But this is Dirt Miller. It will be down in the description below, and I hope you enjoy my reaction. A little excited. Here we go. Okay, he hasn't started singing yet. Real quick, I'm gonna go back. We'll start over. Real quick. What I'm talking about, the little wind blowing in the mic, and you see his shirt ruffling, and the wind is blowing into the mic. It doesn't have to be perfect with music. Little things like that really enhance the music. It makes you go into like what he's doing here. It's not in the studio. It makes you go into the song a little bit more, because little things like wind blowing in the mic makes you feel like you're outside, right? You see what I'm saying? That's why I like stuff like this. And it just blows my mind how you guys know me so well. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know what I like? The squeak of the door. Love it.
Well, I met a man in Kansas City, his face was worn, language gritty, he sold his crack, and he spoke of the man he murdered. 27 years old, he was torn to the bloods. His brother was a Crip, got killed in cold blood. His body lay in the back of a piss-stained alley.
Hold on before he goes on. The words are depicting a situation that is accurate. I mean, that is the inner city life. His body was found in the back of a piss-stained alley. That's kind of how it is. That's kind of how it is.
Years old, he was torn to the bloods. His brother was a Crip, got killed in cold blood. His body lay in the back of a piss-stained alley. The scars he wore was proof of the time he was shot in the slum. His own mother's gun, she was high on pills and drunk as fuck on whiskey.
Oh my God.
Well, he stumbled away with a bullet in his leg, adrenaline pumping, didn't feel a thing.
Oh, I like that. He had that little tone going, that little monotone thing. And then he goes up real high and then he comes back down. Oh, like that. Again, the graffiti setting on a car in basically a junkyard. He's really sucking you in to the world that he lives in. He's really sucking you into the world that he exists in. I really like it.
Well, he stumbled away with a bullet in his leg, adrenaline pumping, didn't feel a thing.
Our society's messed up, man.
Kansas City.
I am listening, folks. I am enjoying the music. I just have to talk on stuff. You know how I am. This is very city-like, with the graffiti. I mean, look at this picture. The graffiti in the background. This is the way he's dressed, the grungy, the undergroundy vibe. It's kind of what I was talking about. Kansas City has that underground, experimental music type where there's really no genre. It's kind of a different, you see what I'm saying? That is Kansas City. This guy is, he just oozes Kansas City to me. He really does. I mean, with the graffiti and everything, and then just bringing you into the video.
Kansas City. Don't fuck with me.
The defiance.
Limit this, creative fire in the black abyss. Don't you ever wonder how society has come to this? Wait, hold up, now hit the blunt twice. Take a step back, remove the fucking blindfold from your eyes.
Oh, we're gonna go back. He says, don't you ever wonder how society has come from this? Take a step back and remove the blindfold from your eye. And then he's defiant here, talking about Kansas City, don't F with me. And I think he's trying to say, what he's trying to say is he's trying to get out of his environment. And we know with the blindfold comment, people do forget where they came from. And then they put a blindfold on and they don't want to see where they came from. They don't want to see it again. They don't want to be reminded of the bad situation they were in. But if you do happen to get out of the environment that you're in, you shouldn't be putting a blindfold on there. Help other people. Don't be, by putting a blindfold on and not seeing what you came from and helping that, lending a helping hand to your fellow man. You kind of are effing our society up even more, because that is what living is. And that is what being a human being is, to lend a helping hand from people that used to be. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget where you came from. The other thing too, it does make it hard nowadays. Like I have places that I used to live that were very, very poor, and I would love to be able to give back to them, but I moved out of state. And then what makes it hard is you really can't, it's not like you can just donate money anymore. Money isn't the answer really. Because if I give $100 to a certain organization, maybe $80 of it goes to their wages and $20 of it go to the people that I really wanted to help. So it's not just cut and dry anymore. Unfortunately, people are criminals, and a lot of people do not do things it's not out of the goodness of their heart. It's out of the ability to make money. And if they can go in there and, some place like this that's in a environment that's run down, graffiti, people can't get out of the environment they're in because the school system sucks and all kind of things like that. It's a bad scene. It's a bad scene. I could see the helplessness of it all. And then you can see with him too, he's saying, don't F with me. I'm not going to let this place beat me down. That's kind of how I view what he's saying, He's talking about the, society, but he's saying he's got that defiance thing going on, which you guys know I love. And he's saying, don't F with me, because he's not going to allow it to take him over as a human being. I like it.
Don't fuck with me. Limitless creative power in the black abyss. Don't you ever wonder how society has come to this? Mm-hmm. Wait, hold up, now hit the blunt twice, take a step.
And I don't know what this means. Look at this. Hold on, we're going to go back just a little bit. I want to see this. Hold on, I'll show you this.
Wonder how society has come to this. Wait, hold up, now.
What does this mean? What is this? I don't know. I'm going to concede the meaning of this. I can speculate, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere near to what it's supposed to be. What is the meaning by the two heads coming into one? And then they got multiple noses and all this other stuff. And then it does that. I don't know. If you could put down below what you think that means. Maybe it don't mean anything, but I think it means something. It means something. I don't know what it means. There's always meaning in all this stuff.
Don't you ever wonder how society has come to this? Wait, hold up, now hit the blunt twice. Take a step back, remove the fucking blindfold from your eyes. A preconceived illusion of a soon to come apocalypse. It's monotonous, ain't nobody stopping it. Well, I refuse to be a puppet on the string. Isn't this supposed to be the land of the free?
Oh, yeah, I refuse to be a puppet on the string. Isn't this supposed to be the land of the free? And then you can see there's a bird flying. So, that's representing the freedom. He wants to get out of his situation. Let's go back.
But on the string, isn't this supposed to be the land of the free?
Bird.
Well, it was 100-foot tree coming from a seed that we could plant in everyone's mind. It's a spider web effect from here. So tell me, are we living just to die, my dear?
Tell me I'm living just to die on my ideas. He's got so many hopes and wants and ideas. And, what's that old saying? The graveyard is the place where ideas die.
Well, it was 100-foot tree coming from a seed that we could plant in everyone's mind. It's a spider web effect from here. So tell me, are we living just to die, my dear?
Ideas.
We've been treading water for a while, and now it's time to sink or swim. We've got the choice to make it, but we water what it's always been. Why is it always harder when the rain comes down? Well, the sun
there had to have been a dual meaning to that. When the rain, why is it always? Hold that. What did he say?
Choice to make it, but we water what it's always been. Why is it always harder when the rain comes down?
Why is it always harder when the rain comes down? I wonder if he's meaning like rain of our government, like rain, they're raining over us, that type of thing when the rain comes down. I don't know what that means.
It's always been. Why is it always harder when the rain comes down? Well, the sun shining in my eyes. We walk along this abandoned island, and these dollar bills keep eating a hole in my pocket. And I don't mean to lose my way, but but it's easier said than done. They say the hardest part is facing our self-destruction.
The hardest part is facing our self-destruction. Like the little right here, really liking this. This is very artistic with the lines drawn around the him and the car that he sent. Very artistic.
My way, but it's easier said than done. They say the hardest part is facing our self-destruction. Oh, the hardest part is facing my self-destruction. Oh, Kansas City. Oh, don't fuck with me.
Great visuals.
Oh, don't fuck with me.
Bird. Freedom. Flying away. Freedom. Man, I just love that. That was a good one. I wonder if he, don't forget to follow him. He really hit it home. When I was watching that, the whole song, I really got a, Kansas City feeling. I don't know if that's the correct term, but you really do feel that. The vibe is a Kansas City type of vibe. At least, you know, where we lived, it kind of was reminiscent of that. And, yeah, you get kind of feeling, I really get the sense that he was talking about escaping it, being free from it. And, you know, talking about how our society basically creates it, and, you know, turns a blind eye. They create the situation that people are living in, but they turn a blind eye to, it after, you know, they create it. They kind of just, oh, I don't see anything. And I know these people are living in a bad situation, but, you know, I got my blindfold on. I don't want to see it anymore. And like I said earlier, a lot of people who came from that environment, the problem is they forget that they used to live there. And so it's kind of a two-pronged thing. Our government creates it, and then the people who escape, they forget it. And, but it is hard with, you know, paying money and stuff. You don't know who to pay to anymore. You know, like you need help. You know, you almost have to be in that Kansas City area and directly give money to people. But then even that, I mean, you don't know if they're going to use it for drugs. I mean, you don't know. So, you know, it's really hard to be, to give a helping hand other than, you know, like a one-on-one personal type of thing, you know, then you would be able to help them. But if you live away from that area, it's really hard to kind of know what people need. You know what I mean? You know, you don't want to donate diapers if they don't have a baby. You know what I'm saying? So you really, there has to be in these inner city areas, you know, and even outskirts, you know, that has to be a more local thing. But people are corrupt nowadays, so they just pocket the money that you donate. So, you know, it's a bad situation all the way around. But this guy really depicted that type of environment, and he really expressed himself well, and, you know, very artistic, of course, that was there for sure. But just the ability to explain the situation that he was in, to me was next level. Like, I really liked the way when he sung about things, it made you feel a certain way, you know. And those are the best songs. Those are the best songs, the ones that they're able to get their point across through the music, not necessarily the beat and all that other kind of stuff, but just the artistic value of the song was there. Really good, very good. I'll be checking him out for sure in the future. And thanks for recommending him. And I will just simply say, have a great day. Peace.